Hey guys, I just got back from watching Stuber and I enjoyed it a lot. I really did. So yeah, Stuber, directed by Michael Dowse, starring Dave Bautista and Kumail Nanjiani. Um, I love these two guys. So they were hilarious in the movie. We'll get to that one in a little bit though. So let's begin. The story, well, let's begin here. The story starts with Vic and his partner, or should I say Nebula. Even though I kind of like these two right over here being together as a team. Which was really cool though. I felt like a Guardians of the Galaxy moment though. Drax the Destroyer and Nebula. Oh, it was cool though. But anyways though, they go in, they solve this mystery. They want to go solve this suspicious thing going on in a hotel. Things go bad, typical cop thing happens, something happens to the partner, and then after that, months later happens, and we kind of realize that Vic is going through a lot of problems. He can't see without his glasses though, and he pretty much is a cop on the job while wearing glasses though. If he doesn't wear any glasses, he can't see anything. And as I can see from right over here from you guys, I can't even see my own camera right here too, so I can see like all the way right over here. I can see you clearly though, but all the way over here I cannot see it. It's just blurry. So yeah, I feel his pain though, and after that, he gets laser eye surgery though, and right after he gets laser eye surgery, he has moments with his daughter, so he can have himself like a bit of like father and daughter moment though. And then yeah, he pretty much is still on the case of like going after, because it's a typical cop thing though. So, and what sucks is that we get to see like everything unfold right there too. We get the villain's whereabouts of like where the villain is at though, and that's how the story begins though. So yeah, the story is a typical cop thing though, which is okay though, and I'm fine with it too, even though I kind of fanboyed out though watching Drax the Destroyer and Nebula teaming together, which was really cool though. I was like, wow, that's cool. And that was not the only Guardians of the Galaxy Easter egg though too. So anyways, let's talk about Stu, performed by Kumail Nanjiani. He's just a typical guy, working at a not so big five sponsorship right over here. That's right over there. Works with the douchebag manager though, and he pretty much wants to at least get out there though. Even though he's saving up some money though for a girl that he actually has a huge crush with though. He works at the fictional Big Five and as an Uber, and he pretty much tries to make money though in order to give her an impression and to at least run a business between them two. After that, he pretty much just pretty much does the typical thing though until he runs into Vic though, and that's when everything completely changes for them though. And here, how the way he is portrayed here though, which we'll get to later though with the combination though. But let's talk about Vic though. Stu was good. Let's talk about Vic. Vic, played by Dave Bautista / Drax. I like him as Drax though. He's really cool. He does a really good job. He is just a, let's just say, muscular cop who pretty much does it how the way it starts in the beginning though, when he was fighting the villain in the beginning though. And what sucks though is that when he got his glasses knocked off, he can't even see or anything like that. And it was hilarious though watching him fighting against the villain, and he was swinging as much as he can in order to hit him though, and he can't even see anything though. He has to get really really close in order to get to see with the action though and stuff like that. We get to see that he has to take the risk of getting laser eye surgery and stuff like that. And right after that too, he gets he has a moment though to be with his daughter and stuff like that, and pretty much it's pretty cool, and it's touching though. And after that, he kind of gets lured and stuff like that until one of his captains telling him to are you getting closer to the mission and stuff like that? No, he's not. But then moments later, he gets a connection about where the villain is actually at though. And then right here, while he was freshly off getting laser eye surgery hours later and stuff like that, he pretty much on the case though. And what sucks though is that it was so hilarious watching him though driving in the neighborhood and trying to at least see where he's going though, but he can't even see anything. It's just very blurry for him though. And to me it was a funny moment though until he pretty much meets up with Stu. And after, I don't want to spoil much though, because the moment where he pretty much is driving completely blind, it was hilarious though. But until he meets Stu, that's when everything completely starts and stuff like that too. So Dave Bautista here was really good though. But here the relationship between Stu and Vic, it starts off really really freaking funny, a little bit racist though, but I love the combination here too, and I couldn't stop laughing though. They were talking smack, and then let's just say Vic was not in the mood to talk at all. He just wants to get the mission done, and that's it though. And he was getting making fun of though with the guy who which Dave Bautista was wearing those funny glasses though, and he gets rid of them though in order to, like, shut him up. And it was funny though. And then here, like later on in the movie, like after pretty much things go badly though for both of them though, they immediately start going at each other, they're fighting each other, and then after that becoming friends and stuff like that. It's the typical stuff like that though. We get a partner and stuff like that, and then you pretty much, like, become friends and stuff like that though. But the relationship here though was, it was a funny build up though, and then at the very end it was satisfying though. And yeah, the relationship here, I liked it. Let's talk about the supporting cast. Let's talk about well, I don't even know if I'm gonna have pictures right here though. The daughter was actually a really cool supporting cast though. She was really great though, trying to, like, even though we kind of, like, know a little bit of the backstory that he's a divorced father and stuff like that, and pretty much he's just, like, living his life on his own, and his daughter pretty much is now she's grown up though, and then she works at this art museum and does everything like that though. And I thought her performance was really good though. The douchebag manager though from fictional Big Five, he was hilarious, and even though I knew the actor who he was, I was like, I know you're in 22 Jump Street though, and yeah, he plays a really good douchebag, and in every movie he always plays like a really good douchebag though. In some movies though. And then we get to see also the captain of the movie though, Mira Sorvino though, pretty much the captain of the whole team and stuff like that. She only gets small parts of her and stuff like that, and that's about it. And yeah, not much of it though, and yeah, the supporting cast is just there. It's pretty much like, just give levity to the movie though, and yeah, it's actually not bad. Let's talk about the villains, or should I say villain. You only get to see him in the beginning, and then after that, in, like, the very final act though. I wish we get to see a little bit more about the villain though, but all we know is that this villain though is pretty much trafficking drugs to, like, put it inside dogs' bellies and stuff like that, which is really sick though. And then he pretty much just sells it to kids and stuff like that, and I'm like, really, dude? They're minors. And let me ask you this, guys. Don't do drugs, because it's going to change your mind, your brain, your eyes, everything around you is going to change. Don't do drugs. It's bad for you, and it's not good for your health. Trust me. Anyways, yeah, so that's the typical villain kind of stuff, and yeah, the villain is, yeah, okay, he's there, just to pretty much give, like, plot to the movie. And yeah, let's talk about the comedy of the movie. It's everywhere from beginning to end though. Well, in the very beginning, it starts off very serious though, but when, like, the throwdown goes down, stuff like that, it's just cool though. And then, but then later on, when he gets laser eye surgery, and then he meets up with Stu and stuff like that, immediately everything is just hilarious though. The places that they stop, the relationship they go to. Everything, pretty much, let's just say nearly every joke landed though, and I loved it though, and I liked how the way it was written though. The only joke that I liked though was the part where he is talking smack to that one, where Stu was talking Matt's crap to the gangster and stuff like that. It was funny though. There was many comedy moments in this too, so yeah, the comedy was really good though. Yeah, let's talk about the cons. The cons of the movie, it's just a typical cops and robbers, drug dealing kind of moments and stuff like that, and that's about it though. And yeah, and then after that, we don't get much to see of the villain, only from the very beginning all the way to the end though. And yeah, it's just a generic police plot and stuff like that. And yeah, it's about it though, with a lot of comedy inside of it too though. And that's about it though. Those were my only cons. It's just a typical cop movie, and pretty much you don't get to see much of the villain in the very beginning and end though. And that's about it though. And yeah, is this movie worth watching? I want to go watch this just as today, and yeah, it is worth watching though. If you want to laugh out loud, crazily though, watching Drax the Destroyer here do a bunch of crazy stuff like that though, as human disguise though, I would give it a watch though, because it will keep you laughing, right, Drax?
Okay. That's... Dude, come on, I think you're overreacting.
That's what I thought. I almost forgot. What's my rating scale? I'm stuck between an 8 or a 7. I'm gonna have to go. I really want to give it a second watch though, but as of right now, I will give this movie a 7 out of 10. It is a great movie though. It is a fun watch though. You'll be laughing your butts off though from beginning all the way to the very end though, and it's really great though. Give it a watch, guys, though. And oh yeah, and I even forgot to mention too, the Guardians of the Galaxy Easter egg though. There is, let's just say, the beginning of the Guardians of the Galaxy music though, from the very first one though, you'll get to hear it. And I was like fanboying. I was like, oh, there's Guardians of the Galaxy music right there, and I was just smiling though, and I couldn't stop laughing. This movie was hilarious though. Please give it a watch, guys, because I don't know. I would love to see a part 2, but I don't know. It's up to Dave Bautista, Michael Dowse, and Kumail Nanjiani. It's totally up to them though, and yeah. But anyways, guys, that is it for today, and I'll be doing the next video too, because as I said, I was gonna promise you guys a video game review soon enough. I'll post after this clip. I'm gonna be posting it too, so I want to give you guys the choice. Anyways, that is it. See you guys on the next one. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more content, and hit the notification bell to see what I'm going to be doing next, though. Even though I got work right around the corner, though. And let's see where it goes from there, though. Yeah, because I cannot wait. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody. Oh, and by the way, shout out to Film Don, dude. It's not because I hate the Pet Cemetery. It's just that final execution, though. I hated it. I thought it was going to end like the original movie, but it is what it is, man. Shout out to you, Film Don. Take care, everybody.